I manifest every single thing that I want. And when I say everything, I mean everything. The man of my dreams, who I'm now living with, the house of my dreams, and I did this when I had like so less money that it is unbelievable, and it is my absolute dream home, and a brand new family at the age of 40. Getting my book to hit the top 10 on the Amazon bestseller list in my niche. I will tell you exactly how I did it, okay? And it doesn't matter if you want to manifest the love of your life, a new job, or a lot of money, you do it the same way. You can apply this technique to get anything that you want. The number one thing that I do is that I never look at my current reality. No matter what happens, I don't look at it, and I don't react to it, and I don't speak about it. If my reality doesn't show what I want, I ignore it. I literally pretend that it's not there, because I live as if I already have everything that I want. Because when I align with that, reality has no choice but to bend around me. So I was straight out of a divorce with a man I'd been with for 19 years, and people around me told me that I might never ever meet a guy again. And since I was 40, I was told that if I met someone, he'd probably not look that good, because people told me that people my age, they don't look fit anymore. Well, let me tell you something. I wrote a list, a detailed list. There were things on that list that people told me were absolutely impossible for me to manifest. So my list, of course, it said things like, he's kind, he's sweet, he's caring, we have interests in common, we have the same values, we have the same goals. But I also wrote very specific things that people told me that could not happen. Since I love food, but not cooking, I asked for someone who was or had been a chef, who loved healthy eating, because I love that too, and who loved to train, because I love that too. I was even more specific than that. I asked perhaps he could train CrossFit. The partner I have now, he used to be a chef. He's trained CrossFit and many other sports, and he's very fit. I asked for my man to be almost 2 meters tall, blonde, with blue eyes. Most of you are like, oh, why would you ask for that? That's so shallow. Why? I can have whatever I want. Maybe I want a 2 meter tall guy with blue eyes and blonde hair. So I asked for that. You gotta test the universe. So my man right now is 190 tall, blonde with blue eyes. I also asked for my new man to be my neighbor, because I thought dating would be so much easier if he just lived next door. Now, I moved in to a house in the countryside, which is split into 2 apartments. This guy moved in to the apartment below mine. Half year later, we merged the 2 apartments, and we now have an entire house in the countryside. Like, there is nothing you can't ask for. There are no rules. You can be specific or you cannot be specific. You can manifest a super blonde dude, move into the house next to yours, and he can turn out to be your dream man. I create my reality. What someone else thinks about me or my reality has nothing to do with me. After I got my divorce, people told me I would never ever get a beautiful home with the low budget that I had. I refused to believe that. Now I live in an amazing place with a huge garden and a valley with cherry trees. And before that, I was even offered to live on the ground of a castle, which is actually next door to where we are right now. And by the way, you can actually see the castle tower from the window, my bedroom window where I live now. Doesn't matter where you come from, what you have been through. Doesn't matter if you have a lot of trauma if you have had a lot of trauma in your life. You can still manifest whatever you want. Believe me, my childhood, I have had so much trauma in my life, and still here I am. Decide what you want. Don't let go of that vision for a second. Don't ever listen to what other people tell you is possible. There are no limits, only possibilities. Don't be realistic. That's not going to get you anywhere. It is your insides that are determining your reality. Your beliefs. That is what changes the world around. You only have to believe and trust. Keep holding that version. Hold it. And you will see the world change around you. I promise you. You just have to decide who you are. If you get this, what I'm telling you now, you can completely change your entire reality. So stop reacting, stop listening, start even looking at your current reality and live the reality you want to have instead. Keep holding that vision and your reality will change. I promise.